Yo, what's the dealio, listeners? This is Jose Quintone, aka the American Pimp Star 420. I was born with pimping in my blood, but God saved me. Um, no, mm, I want to make this video here. I got some kind of got a cold somewhere, but I wanted to. Man, it's fucking freezing. It is fucking freezing. I want to make an update. Sometimes I forget I'm recording. I'll just be chilling. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep talking. Uh, but yeah, right now I'm looking for my headphone case. Here it is. All right, let me probably re-record this shit. But a lot has changed. A lot has a lot has changed since dang, trying to find a lighter. And I just can't do it. I know I put it under the sheet here. It's under the bed, under this cover somewhere. Whew, it's so cold. Ooh. My love, baby. Alrighty. Ay, ay, ay. Finally found it. It is freezing. Um, I was I'm gonna leave all this shit on here. But I was I was going to oh man, it's freaking me out. These covers, how they're all over the place. And this one is a really soft cover, so it don't grab onto the other covers, and so it just be freely moving underneath the the two heavy covers, like a sheet does sometimes. Like a sheet will get all jumbled up. But yeah, I'll say it. I'll leave all this on here to have some type of evidence for to hear my tone, I guess. Oh wow, I gotta realign these covers. Anyway, all right, cool. Like I said, trying to make the bed in the freezing weather while you in the bed. It's like, come on, man. Mm-hmm. Ah, man. But yeah, so much has so much has changed. Mm. All right. Okay. Blew my nose, find the lighter. Save the covers from revealing my naked butt in dang freezing. Freezing weather. Okay, okay. Ooh. Took a sip of the Coca-Cola. I like this joint. Take a sip of that. You gotta let me. Ooh. It's probably next up. Weed's probably the next thing to go. That was for the video effect. Oh, he must be smoking. Yeah. Hear it? Now I hear it. Yeah. Praise the Lord. I love you, Savannah. It's just me in here. Great. All right. So, all right. The last video I made and posted. I made a bunch, but I didn't post them because they were incomplete. It's part of a bigger movement. It's part of the Flying the Sign movement. What I was gonna say earlier, I think, and it was just muddle. It was all like personal development. I was having to hear myself think, you know. I was having to hear myself think and see what was on the other side of them thoughts. So I had to get it out loudly. That's my excuse, you know, but I posted said a bunch of stuff on some recordings that I ended up deleting. But I got what I was supposed to get out of it. I revised everything, but after I guess I was it's kind of like cleaning a rock, and after I cleaned the rock, it just kept dwindling away to like crumble, you know. So it was nothing there. It was just like, it was good to do though. Cleanse my mind. But I wanted to make an update here for the Twin Flame. I've been wanting to do this. I've been thinking about it a few times for the past couple months. And I wanted to make a update about me and Savannah. And I would just keep saying your name, baby, like that on these YouTube. All this stuff's old. I feel it's gonna get old. Hopefully, we're gonna be together in a house kids running around, and I'm not gonna be making YouTube posts talking about how I feel, you know. I feel like it's just all a thing of the past. Even this recording now feels old because, thank you, Lord, I think Christ is showing me that my future, that, you know, I'm gonna be happy, but I'm gonna be truly happy, not just, oh, here's my family, here's my wife, here's my kid, we made it, you know, like really committed to each other, wife, really loving each other, you know, family, kids, and dad, you know. So, but I'm gonna do it, and just to show how far I've come. I try to listen because sometimes I'll miss my baby, and I'll listen to when I fell in love with her. You know, like I'll go back and listen to that. But then I was listening to it. I did that earlier yesterday. Today's my son's birthday, Abel Prince Leal. He's the fourth Jose Leal. Love you, son. And love you, Darian. Love you, Felicity and Ariana, my other kids. You can reach your dad at 503-298-5317. Or you can come see me or write me at General Delivery, Astoria, Oregon, 97103. Jose, Jose Leal, Leal. I love you. I think about y'all every day. I'm praying for you every day. Darian and Felicity. And my other kids, Ari and Abel. I love y'all. Happy birthday, Abel. So I tried to listen back to when I fell in love with Savannah. She's so beautiful. I love you. If you ever listen to these, I just want you to know I love you. And it is kind of like I'm putting my best foot forward type of shit. But I keep praying about you, you know, and I keep getting confirmation. So, you know, I feel like crying. But yeah, baby. I don't want you to ever feel like I'm not into you. Because I am. Yeah. Alright. So, I tried to listen back to those, and I was different. You know, I didn't, when I first made the recording about my Twin Flame Unfiltered 1 through 4 videos, I was, you know, I did it to paint the picture clear. Then like a week passed or a couple days passed, and I'll listen back to them and I'll feel good. Then like another week passed, and I'll listen to them again. You know, I'll be thinking about Savannah, thinking about you, baby, and I'll be like, let me listen to it again to remind me of who she truly is to me. You know, not to really remind me because I already know, but it's like I wanted to get just that good feeling again. You know, to feel complete. You know, like I have a woman that thinks of me and wants me too. You know, so I'll listen back to that, and it will work. It will work. I will feel good, and I will be like, oh, this is cool. You know, this is why this happened, and this is why this, and it's all, I see the big picture, you know. But carrying on, I was gonna do that again because I just seen Savannah recently, and that's new in the update. The last Twin Flame video, it was where we it was like a week after I seen her, or like a couple days after I last seen her, and I made all them videos. And then, so now it's been, she stayed away for her birthday, like I was saying, New Year's, so it's been like 3 months. And, and then I seen her again recently. And it was good. It was a good meeting. Yeah, I love you. Don't worry. I'm praying. And, so yeah, so, I seen her the other day, then I was like, well, okay. I mean, we hung out. I mean, we didn't hang out, but I seen her and we had a little chat. And, you know, we kicked it for, I mean, we didn't kick it, but I seen her, there we go, and sat down next to her and talked to her for a couple minutes, and that was it. For a few minutes at this building, we was both getting something to eat at, and that was that. Now after that, I was like, okay, well, she's in town, so that makes me feel good. And so I went to handle my business, and I was at the library, and I was like, let me listen to these Twin Flame videos again to like get that good feeling, so I won't dilly dally, and I know I know how to treat her. I know who she is. You know what I'm saying? I want to be up on my shit. You know, I don't want to miss a step. You know, I don't want to be treating her like she's treating me, or treating her like how I feel today. I want to not miss a step. I want to be complete. I want the past with now, with the future, and everything that I do with her, you know. So I went back to listen to them, but I was at the library, so I was like, when I get home, I'm gonna download all of them, and then when I get home, I'm gonna cherish it, and I'm gonna relax, maybe, you know, smoke some weed and just sit back and listen to it again, you know, and like just relive it, the good vibes. So I downloaded all the 4 videos when I was at the library. Then I got back to the house, and just a few minutes ago I tried to listen to it. So here's what happened. So I was like, you know, when I first started talking in the first video, I was like, dang. And I was describing how me and Savannah met. And I was like, dang, I don't even understand that cat. You know, like, you was getting up. It's crazy. I've grown so much just from committing to Savannah. It's crazy. I would get up and go out and try to have a daily routine of get fucked up and fuck at the end of, you know, and then have a good time, party, get fucked up, meet a girl at the party, take her back, fuck her, wake up the next day, try to get another girl, and then fuck both of them, and then the next day try to get another one, and then fuck all 3 of them that day at the end of the day, with more weed and more, you know, liquor laying around and shit like that. And, you know, then after that, put it all on a video and rap about it, you know. And then after that, go to another country and do it, or another state, or another neighborhood, and get those bitches, and just keep going, you know. That's what I was doing. So, and that's messed up. That is a low mentality. That's devoid of love. So, wow. But I'm not like that. I'm a lover. I'm sweet, you know. I wanna hold, you know. I wanna hold her, you know. So I was listening to the first video, and it was like, I mean, not the first video, but the first few minutes of this series about the twin flame, and I was like, I can't even get in his mentality. This guy, like, who's making this recording, I couldn't even get into my mentality that I was in because of how far I've come now. I made it up in my mind to commit to my baby because she was the best thing for me. And even though I didn't have any instant gratification or anything now, it was like I had a promise of a future with her, you know. Through my prayers, asking for confirmations. Is this a true relationship? You know what I mean? I would pray, and then I would ask, and then, the Lord would send me a sign that was overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? I was missing Savannah so hard, and I just wanted to have a sign that she was thinking of me too. I was like, she's making me a better person because she's the best woman I've ever been with. So I want to make her happy. I don't want to disappoint her. So let me be a better man. That's what I was. That's one. But then that commitment. But then it was like, I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. But I had committed. One of the major shifts was that I was like, I'm going to commit to this woman. And that means I'm going to not flirt with nobody. I'm not going to be with nobody else. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop talking to all the girls I'm talking to now. And I did that a long time ago. And then when I have sexual urges, I'm going to just be with her in my mind and have my baby in my head, in my mind, doing whatever I want to do with her in my mind to satisfaction, I was like, it's just going to be me and her in my head even. And I did that, and it was tough at first, it was tough, like, because, you get other girls flashing in your mind, or like some girl pushed up hard. And here's another one. These girls, even the girls I used to sleep with, well, not so much girls, but just, these girls are pushing up on me, and that has even passed. It was tough, at first when some, I'll smell a girl, the energy of a person, then I'll see it's a chick, and I'll usually look up and then begin, but I'll keep my head down now, and they'll come around and they might get close or might try to say something, but it's like they're being stubborn because my head's down, I'm not even interested now. So it's like at first it was tough, to like pull my head away from their interest. But now, and this is just even a few months in, it's like I'm not even, I'll be stern with a girl if she's continuously trying to like, I mean, really, you can't continuously, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll nip it in the bud early, so it's like, it's not difficult for me. But at first, it was a bombardment of girls trying to get my interest, But I pull back further and further, and I see that they don't have anything to hang on to if I keep myself inside of myself. And it's conditioning, and it comes from being committed, And furthermore, Jesus is helping me more. And I mean, he always was, but I'm loving him more than God. And so taking the lust, even lust for my woman is being thwarted, It's where I don't want to treat my woman in a lustful manner, even though, we only gonna be with each other. It's like we shouldn't. We're not gonna. It's because Christ, It's because Christ is making me more loving, and not. I'm not gonna use sex as a weapon, and all it is the lack of love. You know. Like my girl was in town, and I didn't want to drink. I was at home. And before not seeing her, I would be drinking and smoking and laying down and maybe, uh, think about her at night when I lay down and then go to sleep, And that was becoming a routine, I wouldn't just think about her at night. I'd be thinking about her, but like, I'll focus on her more. And so I was doing that, bottles, weed, at the crib, but I was staying away from the girls, which is good. So I got more loving, and then I seen my baby, and we talked, and we tell each other we love each other, and so after that I came back and I was wanting to do my routine and stuff, and it was like I didn't want to, I didn't want to get fucked up, without her. I didn't want to do nothing to take me out of the space I was in, So the headspace. So I didn't do anything, and like I smoked earlier, but on the recording, but it was just like a toke, nothing to where I'm gonna go off into space, you know what I'm saying, and have an experience that she is not aware of, you know what I mean? Like right now, I seen her, and I know about her being like, last time I seen her was like 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. And so, I forgot what I was gonna say, but as of today and right now, I've been watching a bunch of Christian movies and preacher sermons and stuff, and I seen my Savannah, I seen my woman, and so I don't have no other girls. I'm totally committed. I don't have no problems of being a bachelor or nothing like that. Nobody's coming over or calling me or no type of player shit like that. I don't have no apps I'm going on and fucking deleting the app and then fucking downloading it again and contacting somebody. None of that crap. I'm totally transparent. I got a wedding ring on, and it's for Savannah, and the end. So, and even now, okay, this is more update. I was a married man. I was married to Abel's mom, and I'm gonna get a divorce from her. And so now I want to get, and that's been years. But I want to do that. Jesus telling me, because I want to be Savannah's man through and through. So I want to marry her. And so I have to get a divorce, And so I can be available to marry Savannah. And the Lord led me to that. And, so it's just a shortcut versus the long right way versus the wrong short way, And when I guess, I don't want to call it the black experience, but it really is, having everything overnight, to where you just got out of jail and you ain't have shit, like nothing. And then the next day you got, $100,000, $1 million and 5 bitches, 5 girls willing to fuck and suck you, and they not drug addicts. They really like that fast life, and they don't have no Jesus, no love. I mean, stuff like that. It's like they're not, what I'm saying? They're not down with doing things right. They're doing it short, quick, and that's the life. After you get out, you got all this, you party. Now you rapping about it. Now your album coming out. It's like that whole shit. I'm making nothing into something. Even jive, even chucking. You know what I'm saying? Like chucking shit. I don't want to be that guy no more, and I'm not. I mean, I'm black, and that's how I grew up. But it's like I get it, but it's like I'm better now. I don't want to be charismatic and to confuse reality and to confuse what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I want to continually remind people of the truth and continually keep people on track, of what is actually happening, rather than taking them some deep place within me and being like a preacher like that, like a charlatan type of wizard type shit, But or wizardry. But yeah. So I try to listen to the video to get that good feeling from the Twin Flames, but I'm not that guy. Right now, I'm planning on getting a divorce. I got to get my paperwork together. I got to get my financial assistance to get that done. I'm committed to one woman, and the Lord keeps telling me it's going to take me 2 years. 2 years. From November 2022 to November 2024 is when I'm going to be pure. I'm going to be clean again, And there we go. There's another one. I was watching videos about drug addiction and different addictions, and, and I wasn't able to see where I was messing up, because I'm just drinking and smoking weed and drinking, and that's it. That's the only drugs, and I'm a player. I'm a pimp. I'm fucking a bunch of girls and that. So sex, drink, smoke, sex, drink, smoke, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like the black experience. I bought it and took the pill. You know what I'm saying? Wholeheartedly. And it's a real thing, but it's only a thing. There's other things out there, and there's one thing where it's called the truth that all these things fit into, and that truth is Christ, and God and love. And I was so far from that with women. I mean, I was there on my freedom stuff because I'll proclaim Jesus. I never stopped, but I was far from that truth to where I couldn't see, and that unity, that if I'm not loving that oneness, if I'm not loving Savannah in a holy matrimony and holding her hand in the eyes of God, next to talking to Jesus, holding Savannah's hand, talking to Jesus about things, and it ain't right. It ain't gonna be right. I gotta be down with Jesus. She's gotta be down with Jesus, and that's the only way. And that's one way of looking at it, like an ultimatum. But the bigger way that I couldn't see of looking at it is that all roads lead to destruction that ain't Christ. It's like people ain't smart enough to figure this shit out. It's like if you don't get down with Jesus, you're gonna bite yourself in the foot later. You're gonna hurt yourself. You don't see it, and you probably gonna blame somebody else, but it's your fault because you did it. because you didn't have Jesus. And I like the way this one lady said it. We're all born with a hole in our soul, and we try to put things in there, but love goes there. Jesus goes there, and so I'm gonna talk to my baby, and I'm gonna say, hey, you want to get clean together, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, that was part of my personality, you know what I'm saying? Smoking weed and shit and being like that, talking with that lazy tongue and thinking in that me proud way, you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel me, oh, I'm saying some deep shit right now. You gotta understand this, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Um, and that was just weed, That was weed and drinking, making people selfish, you know what I'm saying? Making me a selfish person. And I don't want to do that no more, you know? And, I don't want to get clean without Savannah, but I know. See, he brought me Savannah first. You see, he brought me her. So, and her love led to me wanting to get clean. And I didn't even think like that when I first met her. You feel me? So I know that all I got to do is pray and pray and pray to Jesus and ask him to come into Savannah's life and lead her, back to me to where we can look each other in the eye and say, yo, I'm going to get clean. I'm going to get clean, but guess what? I'm doing this for you. Because guess what? You're going to be my wife. Fuck yeah. And we can't have no family if we going in the back and doing this and that, you know what I'm saying, every now and then. You watch the babies, will you watch the kids? Are you doing this today? I'm going to be home getting fucked up all day. We can't do that because not only is it impossible, that shit's impossible with Jesus. We're not going to want to, you feel me? We're not going to want to. We're going to want to, just like me. Just like after I seen you, baby, and then I came back to the house. It's like I didn't want to get fucked up, I didn't want to get out of that mind that I seen you in. I wanted to keep all them thoughts, and I know if I smoked, I would be being selfish, you feel me? I would be going in to me, and I don't want that shit. I want to be right here where I'm at with you. So I know God's going to lead us to each other again. Unless you got to get clean by yourself, for yourself type of shit. But I don't. I don't. I do have to get clean with me and Jesus, but I know for a fact that he brought you to me first. And you saved me. And it was really Jesus. But he used you. He knew. He knows. He knows. Maybe you need a man like I need a woman. Maybe you need a husband like I need a wife. I know it. I know it. And so first it was lust, that went away. Even to where I didn't want to think of my wife in that way, like, come here, let me do this to you. Come here, where you at? Come, let me do this, Like, she might not even want to, and I'll be expecting it. You feel me? That ain't right. So that's a no lust. And that the beginnings of that is being committed, not thinking about other girls, and that shit faded out, and now I'm treating her better, and so it's all Christ. Christ is shaping me up to fix all my problems. And so the next thing is violence. That's what being committed to Savannah and having Savannah helped me to see. Also, I didn't want to mess nothing up. I don't want to be violent. I don't want to be stupid, I don't want to be somebody step on my shoe and I'm like, oh man, now it's time to correct this person to where they don't never step on nobody's shoes ever in life. And as if, I could. And as if, you know, I didn't show up that day to get my shoe stepped on, but God woke me up that day for my shoe to get stepped on. Now who's in charge, It's God, and it's His Son. And I know that now. And anything other than that can't live in the light, it's got to die. And that's why I don't want to get clean without my wife next to me, my future wife next to me. Because I don't want to meet her clean. I don't want to talk to her clean unless she's clean. Because I love her, And so I wanna get clean with Savannah, with my babe, so we can love each other, And I already know, like I keep saying, that love, you don't want to change it. You want to keep it. When you have kids you love, you don't be wanting to drink. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You don't want to, unless they gonna drink. You don't want to change anything. Their love. You want, when they come for their love, you want to be like, here it is, son. Here it is, baby. My daughter, my girl. Here's your love. And they make a little quirk, and you like, I know why you did that, because you really remember. But if you were to go smoke and drink, they'll do something or try to connect to you and be looking for you in your eyes and can't find you, your silly ass, because you fucking inside somewhere, your body tripping. And that's not gonna happen for us. That's not. I want to be clean now. God's talking to me and helping me. I want to be clean when I see my kids. I don't want to be fucked up. I don't want to be high. I want them to when they look at me, I want to see what they looking at. And the next day when they talk about what we did yesterday, I want to be ahead of them and be like, oh yeah, okay. All right. I don't want it to be, what was that? Oh, well, what'd you mean by that? Oh, well, isn't that? Like, damn, nigga, you fucking come to reality. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's only there when you care. When you care. And, you gotta care. You gotta care. That's what, some people don't, and they're fucked up, so they need help. That's what I'm saying. They need Jesus if they don't care. They need to care, because that's going to lead to Jesus and love and loyalty and the truth. So right now, I'm gonna make a new video that is gonna be my springboard, what I go back and listen to, rather than the Twin Flame video. I mean, that's how I met my unfiltered. So now I'm gonna be it with mine, and the changes of that I'm going through for the better in a real relationship, and it's real because I have the values and the morals of a true relationship, and not one of oh, well, you don't like me? Oh, okay, am I coming over today? I mean, like, are y'all together? Oh man, will you do this? Oh, damn, oh, you don't like that? It's like all overnight shit, It's like, that's fake. It don't matter if you get married and live in a house and go to church the next day. If you just met this person and you have everything they have the next day, that ain't real. It may look amazing, but it's not real, because trust and Jesus. So, I mean, it has to be with Christ in the middle. And it's going to make you a good person. He's going to make you a good person, a virtuous person, to where you care, where you are patient, where you don't see this person for a week, then you see him, and then you're not mad, or you're not, oh, you playing, no. They motherfucking was thinking. They had other shit to do, now they see you, okay. Not even like they was chasing you or following you, but, y'all bumped into each other, you're not dating or whatever, you're not in a relationship, but you love each other, and you in a relationship, but you're not dating yet, So it's like, in my relationship, I'm saying call it a relationship because it is to me. I mean, all I gotta do, we're together. Me and this girl are together, but she don't want to act like it because she don't want to let me down, and I get it. But it's like, you not letting me down. You're not letting me down. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know you love me, and I feel you. I feel your love, and that is the beginning. That is the beginning of a relationship, love. If it's not true love, or if it ain't no love there, that's not beginning shit. That's some narcissist shit. Give me what I want now. Give me what I need now. You don't really love me. It's fake love. It's like, I love you. I love you. How you doing? I love you. No, you don't love me. You want something from me. So you trying to, push me in this far right so I can come far left faster. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what that was, and that's why I've been with, a bunch of women, doing it like that, pitting them against me in a backwards way to where I can get what I want in a guilty way from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not real love if it don't make you a better person, because Jesus is real love, and the closer you get to real love, the more you will want to be better, and the Holy Spirit's gonna lead you to church and to Jesus. And so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I see the way. There's a movie called Born Again. This guy has changed his life, and he helped somebody else in a prayer meeting. He was like, thank you for showing me the way, and it's real. There's only one way out of destruction, and it's Jesus. It's love. It's God. And it's the truth. And if people look like they're successful and they ain't saying that, they're just kidding themselves. After a while, they're going to get off that path, or they're going to die. So, because all those other roads are short roads. They don't lead to the long shit. And Christ is. It's the only way you can have it all. All right. So, this is who I am now. And I'm laying down. I'm feeling real cozy. This bed got me cozy. I can fall asleep right now. But yeah, I'm laying down. My blood's going to my head. But so yeah, this is who I am now. I'm a committed man. I do smoke and drink right now, but I want to get clean with my woman, with my future wife. I'm currently I'm separated. I'm still in the marriage on paper to Abel's mom, but I'm gonna get a divorce, and after I get the divorce, I want to tell Savannah that as well, that I'm divorced now, and I can marry you. legally and correctly in the eyes of God, Um, um, and so that's one thing I want to tell her, and I feel like the Lord will help me tell her because I made up a gift. I bought this. I hustled hard for this hat. God's people gave me the money to get the hat, and I was like, "Thank you, Lord." I really wanted it and asked for it, and I got it. So I got the hat, but what came with the hat was like an accessory, like a male or female like style for the hat. And they had a male bear, and so that's what I put on there. And they had a pink bear, and I was like, this must be the girl. If a girl bought the hat, she could rock it like this. And so I put the pink bear. I kept it in the bag. It came in. I bought some earrings because I was hustling pretty hard. I wasn't hustling, but it was like I was begging. I was asking God's people to help me. That's really the truth. Even though you see what I'm saying? See the thing and the mentality. So I went back out to bed and got some earrings, and because my other one was real gold and it was small, so it fell apart fast. This is silver. I got it now, but it's gold plate. So when it fades, it'll fade to silver rather than bronze or copper or something over the others. But so I dig that. So I had another earring because I only put one hoop in. So I put the other gold hoop in the bag with the female bear, And then I found this kind of rosary keychain, and I put that in there too. It was gold rosary on a keychain deal, and I put all that in the bag with the female bear in it, and I was like, this would be a good gift for my baby, So if she want to wear my hat, she can. She can put the pink bear on there, you know what I'm saying? And maybe, you know what I'm saying, if she want to steal it from me, she can steal it and wear the pink bear. And now she got the other earring that I'm wearing. She got the other one, so that was like a boyfriend girlfriend thing, and she could wear it if she wants to. But I don't want her to give it away, and I hope she understands me. You know what I'm saying? And she might only give it away if she's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I hope she understands that it came from my heart. This gift that I gave her, it came from within my heart. So I gave her that, so I feel confident. I'm gonna pray and I'm gonna ask the Lord what He wants me to do. But it might turn out to where me and Savannah can have a start date to where we get clean together, And we can, and then I can let go of. Come on, man. My name on YouTube was American Pimp Star 420. I've had one of the biggest mouths about smoking legal weed out here. So for me to drop that ain't nothing but love and God. So me and my baby, we can get clean together. And no drinking, no smoking, no drugging. And whatever that means, shit, however far she want to take it, whether it's coffee or cigarettes or whatever. And God's going to do that. God's going to take us. He's going to keep bringing us. So this is who I am today. The guy was when I made those twin flame videos. I can't even recall. I can't even reference him. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have those emotions anymore. To support that type of thinking, I'm getting healed. The Lord's healing me through love and patience And I appreciate it. And I love you. And I love you, Savannah, and my family. I love y'all. God bless y'all, marbles. And thank y'all for having my kids. Hopefully me and Savannah can make a house. I know we can. And have our family. And have my kids be a part of our family. And have her kids be a part of our family. That's based on true love and church and Jesus. So the love of Christ, it's love, And so God brought me in her life, and she called me a godsend. That's in my Twin Flame videos. So I feel like God put us together and is leading us to Christ together. And I'm already committed, And who knows what her story is, But during the Twin Flame things lets me know that we're going through the same things emotionally. That's how I feel. And then I can always pray for confirmation too. So I was saying, I was hurting one day, going way back to what I was saying at first. I was hurting, and I was like, man, Lord, I was like, I'm committed to Savannah, to my wife, to Savannah, my future wife. So it's like, I'm straight, but it's like, and I'm going through the ups and downs, suffering. This girl getting in my face, trying to flirt and chat and shit, and I'm like, get out of my face, and blah blah blah. Cause I'll be there with my friends, and then the girl will come up. So, or whatever the case is, I'll be suffering from being committed. I won't. But it's a pleasure now. But nonetheless, I was just missing my baby. I guess I hadn't seen her, and I was like, why isn't she trying to see me? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Oh, I remember. Because the sex urges, the sex urges were coming, and I was masturbating, and I was like, well, damn, like, does she want to get fucked? I was like, does she want some dick? I was like, because if so, fuck, I want to hit that. I want to fuck, you know what I'm saying? I would like to have sex with her, you know what I'm saying? And do all this nasty shit in my head, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, shit, let me know if she wants to, Father, like, come on, like, do you want, because I thought the last time we broke up, she was going to get clean, and I thought she was in some recovery house getting clean for me and shit. But God told me that I ain't clean, you see? So I feel like we might get clean together, and that's a good thing. But anyway, I was hurting on the sexual tip, and I was like, man, Lord, if she wants to, like, sneak away from the clean and sober house and, screw me real quick and go back, that'll be cool. So let me know what's up, Father. Like, am I going to see her sooner than 2 years, and we're going to screw, and then she go back, So that's what I was thinking. So I was like, I just want to know, even if we don't hook up and screw, at that point I was like, I just want to know if she's thinking about me like I'm thinking about her, And I was like, Lord, give me a sign, I was like, give me a sign. I want to hear her name. I want an undoubted sign, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear somebody, like, say her name or watch a movie and, her name will be the name of the leading actress, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. I was like, Lord, just show me, bring me my babe, bring me to her, let me know, remind me of her in some way, and that'll let me know that she's thinking of me like I'm thinking of her. So what I found with the Lord is you gotta wait. You gotta be sincere and then wait. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sincere and then wait. So I was sincere, and I was looking for something that day, and then I was like, the next day, I was thinking it, and then I forgot about my request, and I was sitting down, uh, thinking about getting money and weed and stuff like that on the block, right? Uh, and these kids roll up, and that's why God wants to get me off the block and smoking weed, because it's got me on the corner. It's got me hanging out, meeting strangers, and not with my family, not spending the day and time with my actual family. That's why we got to get clean and get off the street, baby. Okay, uh, so I was sitting there, and these kids rolled up in a car, and drove up, and it was young and just learned how to drive, nervous, hanging out and shit. They said, hey man, this was their story. It was like, we kind of underage. Can you buy us some tobacco? And I was like, all right. So I get in the car. I mean, that's what's happening regardless of what they said. I'm going to buy some shit they can't buy, and they're going to drop me off afterwards. So on the way to the store, hey, how you doing? We loosening up and shit, chatting and laughing. Oh, okay, yeah. What do y'all need to get? I don't really like these. That's cool, this and that. And then the dude up front, one of the guys was talking to the driver, and he was like, oh, yeah, it reminds me of this time. It's like, yeah, such and such was doing that. It's like, remember that time it was me and you and Savannah? And he said that shit. These was like teenagers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, so the Savannah might be my Savannah, or it might be some other girl named Savannah. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, God answered my prayer right there. And he said, Savannah, me, you, and Savannah. And I ain't never heard nobody say that name ever in life on the fly like that. So that was one. And I was like, yo, wow, okay, cool. Because I doubt a lot. And I used to. Hopefully all that's going to be changed and give it to God. But I was doubting, and I was like, even though I knew she was my twin flame because of all the signs, I was doubting because I hadn't seen her in a while. And then that happened, and he was like, this me, you, and Savannah was hanging out. And I was like, cool. So I buy him whatever, and then we part ways. And I'm sitting back down on the corner, and I'm like, wow. I was like, that was cool, Lord. And I was like, but that was small, kind of. It was undoubted. This is my stupid ass. I was like, it was undoubted, like, thank you for, giving me what I asked for, son. I was like, but Lord, I was like, can I have one more? I was like, can I have one more sign to let me know? And I was like, and Lord, I was like, I know who she is, so I know, like, it's the twin, it's just my true twin. Like, what I'm going through, she's going through emotionally, So I'm like, okay, well, I already told myself because of that, I know she's thinking about me because I'm thinking about her, so she can't do nothing but think about me, because if I'm thinking about her, we're on the same page. Sometimes I won't even be thinking about her, and if she starts thinking about me, I'll start thinking about her. So it's like that. And I was like, so okay. I was like, Lord, I was like, I want one more sign, even though I had overcome the big doubt about who this girl was. Okay, boom, she's my twin flame. I had overcome the doubt about, okay, she's thinking about me like I'm thinking about her. She wants me like I want her. And then I asked for the sign, and I got it. And then I was like, you know what? But that was like, he just said it could have been another girl, whatever. I was like downplaying my request, but I was, I had more doubts. There we go. I wasn't downplaying, but I had more doubts than I thought. And I was like, okay, Father. I was like, I was like, give me one more, and then I'll believe, I'll believe. I was like, give me one more, and then I'll be ready to believe again, And then, this girl came around that I thought was her mom, and then I seen this guy had a sweater on that I thought that it was her old sweater. So it was like little things like that. And I was like, nah, I'm reaching. And I was like, Lord, if you can, those ain't it. I was like, can you please give me a sign? Like, beyond a shadow of a doubt. There better not be no mouse in here. I know that. I mean, I can't get mad at you because it's cold as fuck, but don't be sleeping in here, crawling all up on me. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but it might be a mouse up in this motherfucker. Might to be his damn friend. I already befriended an inchworm. He was cool. He's real cool. Yep. But I'm gonna have to be his friend if it is a mouse in here. But man, I like these covers, how they like unhinged, but you get all over the place. I heard my baby. That's why you need me there. That's why you need me in there to make it right. Make the covers fall right. Okay, bring your ass on up. But yeah, that's amazing. Man, I don't want nobody to be. That sucks being alone. I mean, it don't suck, but it's like one of the cool things about life, just life period, is having somebody to dote on, and to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? What she do? Oh, look at this. What did he do? You know what I'm saying? Like, she texted me and said this on the text, you know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. Alright. So, yeah, if it is a mouse in here, I'm going to have to give him a name and feed him and all type of shit like that. Alright, so. Yeah, look how he got in here and find the hole. He ain't in here. Ain't no mouse in here. But if it is, don't bite my feet in my sleep, please. Okay, so, oh yeah, so I was like, one more sign, Lord, please. And, so I sat back down on the corner, begging people for money again. And, asking God to help me, you know what I'm saying? And, so I forgot, I got up and I went and did some other stuff, and I was looking for the sign, I was looking for the sign, but I forgot. You never forget, but it just left the front of your mind. It'll leave. God will make you do something to where what you ask will leave the front of your mind, and you're not paying attention. You're not on the lookout for. So that's what happened to me. Like, it was. I was trying to go to Portland to get some work on my teeth done. They kept canceling. The drivers kept canceling. Valentine's Day came around. Dude canceled. The lady rescheduled it, and it was like for another weird day. And then I was ready to go, anxious about going. Then the driver. Then they said it was too late in the day to make the appointment work. Like at the last minute, so it was canceled. And I was like, golly, I was like, so I was sitting down. I'm trying to go to Portland, get my teeth worked on. So I'm And I was at the bus stop because that's where they were supposed to pick me up from. So I'm kind of like, the whole night, I was telling people I was going to Portland, and I was like, it was like, you want to spend the night and hang out? I was like, yeah, but I shouldn't party too hard because I'm going to Portland tomorrow. So it was like, that was my whole excuse for not hanging out and partying. And it wasn't an excuse because I was really ready to go. And nervous and wanting to be right for the trip and shit. I so I'm sitting there at the bus stop on the inside though, where the office is, cause it's cold out there. Some shit. Or I need to use the phone or something. It's cold or some shit. I was on the phone. Figuring out this ride stuff and why it's canceled and what I'm gonna do about the dinner shit. And so I'm like, I think I'm trying to talk to one of them people. And the bus pulls up from Seaside to 101. And I always know when somebody looks at me first because I'll look up and they look off if they don't want to look at me. But I'll see that they were looking at me first, like that. That's how I know. So I was on the phone and the bus pulls up. Then people start getting off. The people who got off, I looked up, and the people who got off first was some people that work around the corner. So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not even paying attention to them. And I went back to talking on the phone. And I think the only reason I looked up, because one of the girls that got off, I used to screw her. And I think she was looking at me right when they pulled up. So when, you know what I'm saying? So I think she was looking at me. But nonetheless, I was like, I'm not talking to your butt. We done forever. And then so I went back to talking on the phone. So then I looked away from the bus and I was busy ignoring the girl that was getting off and then minding my business on the phone trying to pay attention. And then my head looks back up again because somebody else is looking at me. My head looks back up to the bus again and I see Savannah. I see my wife. Damn, my future wife. Fucking bouncing around with some guy going to score probably. And they're just getting off the bus and like they go somewhere, they get off and go somewhere. But I can see that she looked at me. And when I went up to look at her, she looked away. Like, we're not together. You know what I mean? Don't get jealous. And don't come out here and talk to me because I'm not ready for that. I'm here with this dude doing this shit and I see you and I love you. And I see you, and I want you to see me, because she was like bouncing like it was a song on, you walking from the dance floor to the restroom, like, you know what I'm saying, listening, and at the club listening to the song. She was like bouncing like that. And I was like, I see you, So, and we're like friends only, like, to everybody else, and because we're scared of love, we're scared of the ultimate love, that we will have, but right now we're just like scared to believe it, and I mean well yeah, that's kind of still the phase, but we're getting out of it. So she leaves, walks away, and I don't chase her or nothing. But I'm on the phone, and I'm like, damn. I hang up the phone, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be played. I'm not gonna have her fucking walk around town, you know what I'm saying, and just treat me like nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm leaving, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaving. I'm getting out of this picture. And I'm like, well, let me go to the house, cause that's the only place she can go if she wants to see me, you know what I'm saying? So she knows where to go if she wants to see me. So let me go there. And I was so happy walking back to the house. So excited that God answered my prayer. And I didn't just pray to see her. I prayed for confirmation that this woman is thinking of me in the exact way that I'm thinking about her. I asked the Lord, I said, I don't want to see her. I don't want to get my confirmation if she's not feeling me like I'm feeling her. For real. And like, if she's not like, if it's not mutual, if it's not like that. Even though I'd already believed it with my mind, I needed it from God, I needed it. And this is the first time that the Father has given me the confirmation. Yeah. The other one was more of a logical confirmation. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. She's the one. But now, like months later, I'm seeing that my spirit needed a spiritual confirmation of endurance and faith, to keep going. I needed that, and God answered me in a huge way. I wasn't even expecting to see Savannah. I was thinking she wasn't even in town, I was thinking she was like in a rehab somewhere, just thinking of me, horny at night or whatever, jacking off to me, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. And I'm like, well, damn, you ain't gotta fucking jack off like that. If you can get away, if you've been there a couple months, maybe you can have some free time. You can sneak out, and we can fuck, and then you can go back. But because we was horny like that, and so I was like, I only want, I'm at the house, smoking and drinking and jerking off to her, I was like, Lord, I don't want the confirmation. I don't want my son if she's not. The only way I want it, I want the son, but I want it to be to where she's, if I'm right, if we're right, if it's on the right track. If she's thinking of me like I'm thinking of her, in this huge way, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't tell me her name. He didn't show me her name on no movie. My father, he brought her to me. And she got off the bus. She was like, is this enough time for you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now, no matter what happens, I have a personality confirmation, a personal confirmation, and I have a spiritual, holy confirmation that me and Savannah are husband and wife. Not right now. But she's just my girl right now. But when I get a divorce, I want to tell her, baby, I got a divorce. Real, for real. I'm available now. I can marry you now. Mm-hmm. And we can get, that's one. Two, we can get clean together. And that's about it. That's about it. Get a divorce so we can marry each other and get clean. And God's going to do the rest. Jesus, He's going to continue to lead us to our family, to have a big family, and to have happiness, peace, love. We can wake up, go to work, and come home and have a family life based on real stuff. Yep. And not a narcissist motherfucker talking about I'm the daddy, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, he can't come over, none of that. Like, we're gonna be righteous and do what's right. And if we don't know, we're gonna pray about it. Yep. Alright, so this is my update on the twin flame story of Savannah and me and I. The first one I recorded, I'm not even in that mentality no more, but she's still truly mine. That's how we met, and now we're in the second phase to where it's been like 3 months and after we seen each other, and then we met each other again. She really loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. And she always tells me she loves me in a crowd of people. That's why I'm like, girl, the last time, I was sitting in the kitchen and she walked through the dining area, and she walked through there. It was a crowd of people in the dining area, and she said, "Hi, lover," She's like, "Hi, lover." And this is after she spent the night and all that. I'm like, "Hey, baby." Then 3 months pass. Some time passes, and I don't even know what she's doing. She could be recording and making videos like me. Shit, I don't even know. But time passes, and she gets off the bus, and then the next day, she's at the cafeteria area where she told me she loved me last time, and she's in there, but she's in there already, and I come in there, and I see her in there, and she asked me, we start talking and stuff, and then, it's kind of like a gray area there, like, hey, what's up? What's up with me and you, what I'm saying? And then she just belts out real loud. She was like, I love you. Like, but she's saying it not in a cute way. She's saying it in a way where she can declare it. You know what I'm saying? And like I say in the beginning when we first met, she claimed me. Like this is my man. You know what I'm saying? Like type of shit. Like she had that energy of ownership. And so she declared that in front of a group of people again. She was like, we could have just talked amongst ourselves and talked low, but she was like, I love you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. Whew. It was strong, It was strong. And I was like, I know, baby. And I sat down next to her. So it's like it's hidden to where it looks like, it looks a certain way, but it's deep. You know what I mean? It's really deep what's going on. I feel like when we do get clean, we're not even going to be around the people we are now, So it's like, it's good that they don't know everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I have to trust her on that because she knows, she's my woman. She knows what's best for me. I'm serious. Like, I really trust her, and I'm learning that that's what I should do. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Because she's smart and she's strong and she's just fast, when it comes to me and her, she's ahead of me, and I got her back. So it's like that. But yeah, even now as I'm talking, there's no doubt. As I'm making these videos, just recording, there's no doubt, period, as to what she's doing right now. I can tell you what she's doing. She's thinking of me, or she's talking to me, talking about me to somebody, it might be some gossip shit or some, what do you like him or whatever, or what happened then? Well, that makes me think this, I feel like she's doing that to somebody she trusts, and if she don't have nobody she can talk to, then she's just thinking that in her own mind. Look at me, I'm sitting up by myself recording this, so it's like I'm thinking out loud and talking to myself, but it's like therapeutic. So yeah. All right, well, that's what it is. We're together. She loves me. I love her. We're just beginning. We were selfish. Yep. We were lost. We were very strong, but we were lost. And we found each other. God brought us to each other, and He's bringing Jesus to us more. And it all started with Savannah. It all started with me fucking up. I was fucking up. I was fucking hanging out, talking to fucking doing dumb shit. I was out there, what's up? Who wants some dick today? That was me. And Savannah saw me and was like, boy, you too good to be doing this. You need to be with me. And I'm like, all right. So she blocked the bitch I was trying to get. Came back a few days later, blocked a bunch of other girls that wanted me, that I was finna give them the dick. And she was like, you don't know what you're doing. You need to give me that dick. You need to be with me. And I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So that's when she made me fall in love with her that day. We came back home together. And so it all started with Savannah. And now look at us, Now look at me. I'm clean. I'm getting more clean. I will be 100% clean of the lust, violence, and weed. Yeah, that helps violent thoughts. That helps all that madness. And I want to do it with her. And that's what I want to be for us. I want us to have a clean and sober life. you know, because we had enough. You know what I'm saying? We had enough of the going within, you know, and meeting the devil within the darkness, you know, and putting that out on the world, you know, casting shadows, you know. No. It started from Savannah. It led to Jesus. And I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to our kids and the family. So, baby, if you catch this video, maybe, I'm not sure, whoever listens to it, I love you. You're my rock. I'm always thinking of you. I wanted to cherish you. Keep praying. Let's keep prayed up. Let's keep prayed up. And, alright. It should be good. Okay. I'm laying down now. I love you. And I'll talk to you real soon. I'll see you soon. We'll say some prayers for us. Okay, baby.